You're watching Channel 2, KRAP-TV, Springville. And now, with your local news, Rod Dunkelman. Ginger Mack covers your stories in the field. Your Outlook 7-day forecast with Stan Faraday. And Ken Goodwin's Sports. This is the early edition of the news team. Channel 2 is number 1.
Growing up in a small town, TV news was just part of it all. Whether it was the county fair or a charity telethon in the mall, I would see those reporters everywhere.
You're watching KRAP-TV, Channel 2, Springville. This is the early edition of the news team. Channel 2 is number 1.
Good evening. The Leslie Mall finally opens, and we are there for the ribbon cutting and the first annual Dotson races. Which wiener would come out on top? I'm Rod Dunkelman, and those are today's stories.
That TV station, Channel 2, it was a pillar of our community, and I wanted to be a part of it.
Reporting live, I'm Trent Duncan.
Hello, kids. My name is Ginger Mack, your Channel 2 News field reporter. Now, Channel 2 News was started in 1955 to cover your news in Springville. Oh, here's one of our cameramen now.
Hi, kids.
Now they're doing some promos in the studio, so we're gonna start our tour in the newsroom. And we're walking.
Hey, what do you know, sport? Here part of the tour?
Yes, sir, Mr. Dunkelman.
That's what they call my father. You can call me Rod. So you're here to see the station. What do you think?
It's awesome, sir. You're awesome.
Then why am I awesome?
I think how you give people the news, the truth and everything. People need to know what's going on. And one day, I want to be right there where you're sitting. I want to be a reporter.
Appreciate you saying that, but I'm a journalist. Always have been. See, a reporter simply reads you the news, but a journalist, they research the news, they package it, they deliver it, and most importantly, they believe it. A journalist has morals and ethics, and if you continue to work hard and keep your head on straight and grow a mustache, of course, then sure, kid, you could be a journalist one day. You know, you could deliver the news. In fact, you could be a delivery man of truth. And remember, if you always do right, you'll be all right.
Everyone needs a hero, a guide, someone to shape the course of their destiny with their influence. Rod taught me about honesty and integrity. My father taught me about the value of hard work. My father may be no longer with me, but I will use his work ethic to bring honesty and integrity to my career in journalism to honor my heroes. Thank you.
Sarah Dooley, business. Gregory Dulise, liberal arts. Very liberal. Trent Duncan, broadcast journalism, summa cum laude, station manager of Campus TV.
Way to go, Trent! They say money is the root of all evil, yeah, but I think that it's just the seed, 'cause it can't germinate without people and their lust for mistrust and greed in its powers. I'm a believer because I too feel the need, yeah, the need for warmth and shelter for the family I've got to feed, but I don't want nobody throwing flowers at my feet. I don't want nobody throwing garbage on my street. I don't really care to sleep on dirty satin sheets. I just want a blanket that reaches my feet, and that's why I'm saving up just to go bankrupt. I said saving all my bucks just to go bankrupt.
All right, here we are.
Ah, yes. It is good to be home.
Just like old times. Just with more money coming in when my big shot news reporter's son gets that job at Channel 2.
Right. I haven't even applied yet.
Oh, come on, you're a shoo-in. You must be starving. All you had was a candy bar and a soda on the way home. Why don't I make you some mac and cheese?
Sounds good. With some hot dogs in it, please.
You got it. You got it.
Does that look like a Tilbert cartoon to you?
No. Looks like a puddle of piss.
Ah, man, you gotta expand your mind.
Welcome to Wonderland, dude.
I'm good, man. What have they done to you, girl?
Hey, who the hell are you?
I'm Trent Duncan.
Whoa, you trying to serve me? Because Debbie knew what she was in for, and I'll be damned if she's getting a dime through a divorce.
No, sir, I'm Trent Duncan. I'm a journalist. I'm actually here to apply for a job.
Oh, okay. Let's go. Shitter, editor, secretary. All right, lay that up here. Looks like you got some college. That's good. Not many people here do. All right, you're hired. Oh, will you work for minimum wage?
Of course.
Really? You're hired. File that under new.
Thank you, sir.
Leonard, to you, Mr. Dotson.
Oh, Mr. Dotson, what a pleasure to be working here with legends, Ginger Mack, Rod Dunkelman.
You got a great sense of humor, kid. Hey, print up my emails so I can read them and spread a rumor. There's a new kid in town and his name is Brent. I'll be in my office working on the budget. Hey, Mike. Photog Mike, this is Trevor.
It's Trent.
This is Mike. He's a photog. Your photog. Know him. Love him. You two are going to be working very closely together, so no inter-office relationships.
Okay.
Mike, give him the tour.
Trent, huh?
Yeah.
Mike Jones. You a reporter?
A journalist, yeah. Green Love, that's the nonprofit that
defends the earth.
You don't look the type.
Because I'm black? They're black hippies. Black people love the world.
Okay.
Come on, man. All right, Missy, you know, shitter, editor. And this is the newsroom, AKA your office.
So where will I be sitting?
How should I know? I don't even have a desk. Hey, man, be sure and get a thesaurus. I'm so tired of hearing words like streamline, grassroots, tough economic times.
New Channel 2 winter coats in May, just in time for next year. Why would you give your employees winter coats when they're freezing their asses off doing live reports in the snow when you could wait till spring, when they don't need them?
The coats are cheaper in the spring.
Oh, that's right, Leonard. I forgot that's what we base everything on around here. Money.
A company can't make money by pissing the bottom line down its leg. It pays to be frugal. If I weren't cheap, none of you would have jobs.
Well, congratulations, Leonard. You are officially the cheapest man in the world.
Screw you, Larry.
Don't worry, that happens all the time.
Why is that scanner so damn loud? Turn it down!
This is Ginger Mack, nightly news anchor, 6 and 10.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, I'm Trent Duncan. I've actually been watching you since I was a child, since you were a field reporter. It's a pleasure.
Nice to meet you, Trent. Welcome to the Channel 2 team.
Thank you very much.
And this is the other half. Nightly news anchor, Rocco Report.
She said she was 18. Oh, Mike. Hey, what it is, homie?
This is Trent Duncan. He just got hired.
Oh, a reporter, right? Rock on.
A journalist. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the wonderful world of TV news, kid. See, from now on, the people of this fine town are going to invite you into their homes every evening to share the family meal.
Yes, that's right. You get it.
Yep, I get it. Problem is, you can't just walk up to any asshole on the street and be like, hey, buddy, know where I can get a bag of blow? But this job isn't without its perks, right, Mike?
I don't have that problem. Let's go.
I ended up parking my car out front. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's cool. But no, this is a great area of town, but yo. Sup, Jerry?
Hey, Mike. Say, man, we're missing an audio cord. Have you seen it?
Yeah. It's at my crib. Been using it for an experiment. Super secret.
Super secret experiment?
Get out of my business.
Okay. What is this?
It's our stat truck. You know, we use out in the field to get live broadcasts, live feeds, away
right.
games.
I know what a sat truck is. What is this, though?
It's tow truck. Yeah, we can't exactly afford to get the engine worked on right now, especially these tough economic times. Damn it, now I'm saying it.
If you can't afford the maintenance, how do you afford the tow truck?
Quid pro quo.
Oh, no!
My car's broken down. However, will I make it to the big game?
Hey! Hey, ese, you need a lift? I'm Paco. I'll tow your car, huh?
Camel towing.
And one cream. Non-dairy, because he got O's.
Hey, Mike, does Rod Dunkelman still work here?
Of course. Old school takes it straight black.
What time does he get into work?
Why? You got a crush on him?
No, it's just, I don't know. He's been an inspiration of mine for years.
Hey, sport. Good to see you.
Rod Dunkelman?
Todd Ruckelman.
Rod, you forgot the parking brake on your car again.
My DeLorean!
It's a Civic.
Yeah. Jay moved the hinges to the roof so the doors open up and out, all gold wing style. Sec's pretty sweet. He hasn't been the same since the stroke 5 years ago, though.
I remember hearing about that. I sent him a get well card whenever my mom told me what happened.
Yeah, well, our insurance, which, by the way, doesn't kick in for 90 days for you. Didn't help much. You still got slurred speech and partially challenged, I think.
He's in no shape to be doing the news.
He don't. Does weather. Dawson's been phasing him out.
He's in no shape to be doing the weather either. Doesn't he deserve some sort of an honorable retirement?
Yeah. Our retirement plan kicks in when you're 65. He's 64. Besides, if Dawson got rid of him now, he'd have to actually hire somebody to do the weather. So, he does the weather.
A pillar of the community, and that's the way he's treated. Not even some decent medical coverage.
You don't get medical for 90 days. Mike, did you tell him how I like my coffee yet?
2 powdered sugars, 1 non-dairy cream.
Attaboy.
Ulcer.
You're going to be sitting in the control room with Wayne Barenbrock. He's a technical director. That way you can see how things work around here. Mike, make sure everybody's on their best behavior. Big Dick Leslie's coming by for a meeting later on. Also, spread the word. Staff meeting tomorrow, 9 a.m. sharp. Big announcement.
What's the big announcement?
I don't know. Must be pretty big if he's got Rick Leslie coming for a meeting. Dude owns half of Springville.
No burrito? Hey, Mike, I need you to hook up a monitor next to the prompter for tonight's cast. Got $300 on the Warriors. You want to keep an eye on.
Brooke, what the hell is wrong with you?
Wouldn't that break your concentration?
Who puts $300 on the Warriors?
Playing the Clippers.
Yeah, I'll hook it up.
Hey, I'm Trent. You must be Mr. Barenbrock.
So, you must be the new guy.
Graduated top of my class in journalism.
A journalist? Good for you.
Yeah, I'm excited to be part of the team and, deliver the truth.
So you're not just here to be on TV?
No, sir.
Okay, Wayne, I dropped that second story in the A block. And you must be the new guy.
Trent Duncan.
Meredith, the assistant producer.
Nice to meet you.
Look, I know Dotson wants you to watch, but you need to stay out of the way in the back. And no food or drink in the control room.
What about him?
Well, Wayne switches better drunk than the other guys do sober, so Dotson looks the other way.
Watch your step, Brooke. That's right. Be here all week.
Hey, is this out of the shot?
All right, Brock, here's the deal. I got a Jimmy, but the reception's not that great.
Come on, Mike, I can barely see that shit.
1 minute till we're live. Let's go, people.
KRAP in high definition. This is Channel 2 News at 6 p.m. with Brock Oglethorpe, Ginger Mac, Rod Dunkelman with your super mega Doppler instant forecast, and sports with Lawrence Modine. Channel 2 is #1.
And that's why Mayor Johnson chose that particular shade of blue.
Wow, I had no idea.
I would have gone with a navy blue myself.
Will we have more rain in our forecast? Let's check in with Rod Dunkelman for a look at our Mega Super Doppler instant forecast.
Okay, Rod, you've got 45 seconds.
A sunny day in Springfield with unseasonably warm temperatures between the 60s and the 80s. And tonight, some sort of precipitation of some kind. Don't forget those jackets, because it's going to be kind of cool.
Okay. Stretch. 30 seconds.
Oh, Rod, you're so kooky. Now, new at 6. A prank involving poor children leaves several local teens in the hospital.
One cup?
Okay, the Springville Yetis have a shot at a conference title. Lawrence Modine has more in sports.
Okay, what the hell? It's not time for sports. Somebody re-cue the prompter.
Thanks, Ginger. It's Modine, but it's only been 10 years. You'll get it. Well, the Yetis prepare for their season opening game, and spring football is here for the Timberwolves, which means breaking in new recruits and new rape allegations. The lack of run support
Okay,
is a major
Lawrence,
concern for over a month now.
you have 20 minutes
But
for sports.
An entire week off might be just what the team needs. Dean Jennings still won't be able to join the team in his
Come on.
DH role.
How do I get ESPN on this thing?
Damn it, Brock, quit digging around.
Get laid, Meredith.
No, not that one. But the Yetis pitching staff is rested, and that's not the right video. I don't have any.
Good night, Lester.
All right.
This door won't open.
That's because it's a wall, Rod. Back to you, Brock. I am done for today.
Ready, one. Take one.
Ah, shit. Barton Avenue is the center of the arts and entertainment industry in Springville. But is it safe? Channel 2's Crystal Ramirez, son of a...
That was close.
Absolutely. I wasn't objecting. I'm only saying.
I know exactly what you're saying. You've got to start selling me, Lenny. If Channel 2 tells the people that I'm good, then no one will know any better.
Rick, you're the only game in town. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
You've got to make me look sincere. Otherwise, they're going to kick me out of town. I'm under heat already just from buying the property.
I got a new kid. He's just the one to handle the story.
You see that he does. I'll let you know when it goes down. Don't disappoint me.
Damn, I'm good looking.
So I'm hungover. And I've been clenching for like half an hour. And guess what?
What?
No tape on the damn camera. No kidding. So I get out of the van, and Crystal's got her hands on her hips with that stupid look on her face. I just jump into the bushes.
Trent, over here.
Hey, aren't you that guy from the news?
I'm Brock Oglethorpe, reporting live from the best-looking table at Foghorns.
Oh, whoa, easy there, Wayne. Hey, I don't think you're okay to drive.
I'd have to be really drunk to do stupid and drive drunking.
You okay, man?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
It takes a while. You should find your niche at the office. They don't just be routine.
I guess it's just not what I expected it to be.
Come on, man. You're killing my buzz.
I thought everybody got into the business for the same reason I did. To report the news. To deliver the truth.
I started at Channel 2 because I wanted openings at the Easy Mart. It was this or welfare, and I refused to be a stereotype.
I've dreamed of this my whole life. Have you ever wanted something so bad, loved something so much, then just been gut-checked by reality?
You've been pretty sheltered, haven't you? I mean, it's the freaking local news. Who knows? Maybe you're just the man to deliver some journalism into the news.
Hello.
Hey kid, it's Brock.
Brock, what's up, man? What you need?
Hey, would you pick me up a can of Skull, long cut wintergreen on your way to the staff meeting?
The staff meeting. Ball sweat.
Hey, aren't you gonna have any breakfast, sweetie? What are you doing? No!
I love you.
Oh, wait, are you gonna be on TV tonight?
It's just 64 years now, and my money doesn't kick in for another year with Social Security. You can't wait 1 year more.
Rod, the weather's either hot or it's cold. It's going to rain or it's not. And if you can't tell my viewers which one it is, I can't afford to waste my airtime anymore.
Sorry I'm late.
Who the hell are you?
You hired me yesterday.
Oh, yeah! Everybody, this is Brent.
It's Trent, sir. My name's Trent.
Right. Oh, Mike, this meeting's only for those of us who make a livable income. Hey, wait. What are you doing right now? Take out the trash. All right. There's good news and there's bad news. Rod, your contract's up. Thank you for your service. We'll miss you, blah, blah, blah. Tonight is Rod's last broadcast before his retirement. So, Rod, make sure you change your shirt after lunch.
Oh, but doesn't he get like a watch or something?
You know you're only here because you're Mexican, right?
I was born in Connecticut. My parents are Colombian.
Close enough. Mine's a Rolex. Trent, give me a watch.
Mine's a Decade brand. It was like $25 at Sears.
It's not my time.
Here.
Aww. Moving on. We've had a generous donation from Leslie LLC, and the satellite truck will be fixed before the end of the week, and we'll finally be able to get that new switcher and hire a new weather girl.
Are we going to finally get a meteorologist this time?
Yeah. Everybody, you know your assignments. New guy, you got the dachshund races at Leslie Park. Everybody, get to work. Dachshund races, kid. Take Mike. No more than 45 seconds.
Sir, I was up last night.
Oh, drinking at Foghorns.
No. Yes, but I jotted down some story ideas that I think are important to Springville. I was thinking that...
You were thinking that you were going to jumpstart your career by swinging for the fences. You know, in a strange way, kid, I admire that. But when I tell you to bunt, you bunt. Dachshund races. File that under trash.
Fort Rogers has a recycling program. I'm like 20,000 people smaller than us.
What do you think of this new kid, Mike?
He's cool. A little naive. Really believes in this crap.
A new land speed record for any wiener dog. Reporting from the 14th annual Dachshund races at Leslie Park, I'm Trent Duncan. Damn it, I just stepped in dog shit.
You're supposed to edit that out.
You can edit that out, right?
Yeah, that's whatever.
The rundown says standard out cue. For those of you with a 3rd grade reading level, that means when he says his name, the package is over.
Ready, 1, take 1.
That was, of course, our newest reporter, Springville's own Trent Duncan. And since we're in with the new, now out with the old. Rod Dunkelman will be leaving us.
So sad.
Very sad. So, how's the weather, Rod?
Sunny, with a chance of tears. This is all I have. Please don't take it away from me. This is just not right.
Oh, that Rod. Such a character. We all will miss him. Coming up on your Channel 2 News at 6, Crystal Ramirez has yet another story about Mexican food. This time, how taco sales at a local soccer park survived a crackdown.
Control room. Hey, it's David. I'm just calling in to check my shot.
Yeah, I can see you.
They want to know if you can hear the broadcast on your IFB.
Yeah, I can hear it. But I need you to tell them to turn on the mix minus. Otherwise, I will hear myself during the live shot, and that's annoying as hell. The mix minus.
Yeah. Yeah, he wants you guys to turn on the mix minus.
The what? The mix master?
The mix minus.
What? Is that even a real thing?
Yes, it's so he can't hear himself.
You are just making that up to sound cool.
Just tell him to turn the damn thing on.
Lawrence just says to turn the thing on.
Larry, the sports guy wants you to turn on the mix plus minus or some shit.
Tell him that it's already on.
It's on.
They say it's already on.
Yeah, that's what they said the last time.
Lawrence Modine joins us live from Springville's Bank and Trust ballpark. And Larry, great afternoon for some season opening baseball.
That's right, Brock. A great opening day for the Yetis. It's no surprise that Robbie Hammer's arm is nothing short of a cannon. Every one of his pitches clocked at more
I
than
want you to fix your earpiece.
at more than 97 miles per hour. Let's go to the highlights. The defense showing up early in this one. A nice double play in the first.
Hello? That's not the right video.
It's not what the rundown says.
And the dog's not going to get that bone, but... What the... This is not the highlights. I have no idea what this is.
Okay. All right, look, guys, why don't we take a break, go to a commercial, and try this again.
You know what? When those guys screw up, it's not them that looks bad. It's me! I wish I had a button I could push every time those guys screw up, and we'd show them sitting in the control room going, duh!
Clayton?
It's just me, Mom.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
I saw you on TV tonight. Aunt Ruth called. She's so happy for you.
That's great, Mom.
What's wrong?
You saw what happened? Rod Dunkelman is gone. He was fired.
Well, these things happen. Now, I know how much you admire that man. And with all the TV you watched, I feel like he practically raised you.
Come on, you raised me, Mom. You did a fine job.
Oh. Sometimes I feel like I should have remarried after your father passed. You needed a strong role model like him. Your father would have been very proud of you tonight.
I think I made a mistake, Mom. It's not at all like what you see on TV.
You know, when you were 7 years old, all you wanted was a bicycle. And on Christmas Day, you finally got one.
8-speed Huffy. I was the envy of the entire first grade.
You were so happy to get it. But you couldn't ride it. Well, Clayton would work with you. He'd come home every night after work. He'd work with you, and you just couldn't get it right. He'd get you up, and you'd start going, and you'd fall off. And he'd get you up, and you'd fall off again. And then Clayton was in the car wreck in the spring on Maple and Leverett, and we had the wake right here, this house, and I couldn't find you anywhere. And I looked outside, and there you were, riding that bicycle up and down the block. But you never looked so sad. I'm gonna go to bed. You're gonna fall off a lot of bicycles in life, but you're going to get to ride a lot of them too. Okay. All right, good night.
Good night.
I love you.
I love you.
Good. Trent.
Yes, sir.
Got it that time. I was just going over your assignment today with your photog. There's a Million Maltese March at the Leslie Mall this afternoon. Your coverage of the dachshund races and the terrier ride at the shelter went well. I was thinking this is right up your alley.
I appreciate that, sir, but I was really hoping to move forward today, maybe cover more human news.
What do you think, Mike?
I think he's proven himself.
You think you can hit a single, kid? We really need you to get this one on base.
Yes, sir.
All right, then. The land is being purchased by Rick Leslie. He wants to build a new something or other on the land. Go get the details.
Yes, sir.
This is a biggie.
Yes, sir.
Well, get out of here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Mike. You know which way this record spins.
Asshole.
Rick, it's Leonard. Yeah. I'm sending them over.
I bet paying $20 I could wear that jacket through the whole meeting. Tots wouldn't say a word.
Easy money.
So you're not mad at him about firing Rod anymore?
Of course I'm upset about that. I mean, it was just wrong.
Come on, man.
You can't tell me you're not upset about the way he was fired.
I mean, I was.
You was?
Till I met his replacement.
I'm Heather Sparks. I'm replacing some old guy.
This is Trent Duncan. He's new too. He just started, what, a couple days ago?
Mike, make sure Heather has a tour of the studio.
I got this one, Mike. Hi, I'm the Brock Oglethorpe. Right this way.
Well, it was nice to meet you.
Ah. Hey, whatever you do, don't let them show you the disappearing thumb trick. It's not the one you're thinking of.
Save our school! 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 Save our school!
I'm gonna try to find some folks to interview. And just grab some B-roll up front of the protesters. Rachel Wright, what are you doing here?
I'm a teacher here.
No kidding. Well, that's awesome.
I suppose if there's still a school left to teach at. What about you? What are you doing here, Trent?
Channel 2?
No one saw that coming.
I guess not. What is going on here right now?
The resolution to sell a landmark of the state education system to Leslie hasn't even passed yet. And he's already got his goons set to knock the place down.
Do you think the resolution will pass?
There may be no stopping it. The Springville school system is bankrupt. It would cost more than we can afford to renovate this beautiful old school. And with the money Leslie's offering, we could build a new one.
Sounds like a win-win to me.
Maybe so. But a place like this is more than just bricks. It's full of memories, culture. It's been a foundation in people's lives. I went to this school. It was here that I learned that I wanted to teach. And I came back and I did it. I'm sorry. Ugh. It's so silly to cry about this stuff.
No, I think I understand.
Miss Wright, I'm sorry, but the superintendent wants to talk to you.
I'm sure he does. It was nice to see you again, Trent.
You too, Rachel. Good luck.
My people are pissed that they want to tear down this school.
And why is that?
I don't know, like things to be upset about?
No, why does Leslie plan to bulldoze the school?
You have to find that out. You're the journalist.
Hey, Mike.
What's up, Pref?
How's it going?
Hey,
you
it's
doing?
Professor Churchwide. He teaches
Hey.
botany at the community college.
Hey, nice to meet you. Hey, now, if you're looking for anybody to talk about this bullshit that Rick Leslie's up to, I'm your guy.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Mike. Man, we could really use your help here, man. I mean, this school, it's a part of our heritage. Your great-grandfather went to school here with my great-grandfather.
How's that even possible? You're like 30 years older than me.
Yeah. Us church-wise, we breed early.
That still doesn't make sense.
Doesn't matter. If enough of us rise up and come together, and with the media, there's no way he can do the wrong thing.
I gotta go. We'll talk, though.
Hey, sounds good.
Well, he seems interesting.
Man, that dude grows the most hydroponic tonic chronic this side of the Mississippi. I'll see if he's home.
So you're Trent Duncan?
Yes, sir. Trent Duncan.
Good, that's great. Yes, Lenny's told me a lot about you. He says that you are a good reporter, so let's make this quick.
Sure thing. Did you get a good white balance?
Man, this ain't my first rodeo.
Rolling?
Rolling.
Mr. Leslie, how do you respond to the accusations that you're destroying a piece of culture for financial gain?
I wouldn't. Next question.
Okay. What do you plan to do with this land?
All of that will be revealed at a later date, so let's just get to the good stuff.
That's really the two major questions I had.
All right, you ready?
Ready.
It is with great pain that I am in the position that I am in. Although Springville High School was not my high school, I feel that it is a part of my history. Therefore, I hope to purchase this land in order to preserve the majesty that it inspires. However, now I feel that it is in the best interest of all Springvillians that we move forward with this development that we have in place. Thank you.
Thank you.
Got it.
That's your soundbite. I've got a meeting. I gotta go. You probably want to get some exterior file video, but without all those ugly protesters, I get some file video, send it to Channel 2, attention Trent Duncan.
Mr. Leslie, just out of curiosity, what are your plans for this land?
Off the record?
Yeah, of course.
Why would a reporter who's looking for a story want something off the record?
So I know how to spin it, I guess. You know.
Lighten up. We'll make a decent reporter out of you after all. You'll be just fine. Just fine.
Dude, there's even like a slight mint to it. Here, smell.
No thanks. I think it's unethical that Leslie wants us to use file footage for the exterior shots.
I don't care. It's less work for me.
Yeah, but it's not the truth.
It's the spin. You gotta spin it. It's your job as a reporter.
It's not about the spin. I'm a journalist, dude. I'm supposed to be bold, report the facts, the truth.
All right, you be bold and tell Dotson, the guy who just gave us a huge donation, is a douchebag. Same guy who owns more than half of our advertisers' buildings is taking a piss all over Springville's culture. I keep my job.
How can you just sit there when all your people seem to agree with me?
Whoa, what do you mean, my people?
It's not a race thing. I'm just saying, you referenced the protesters as your people.
Look, man, it's like this. Quid pro quo. Channel 2 gives Leslie the hookup, and Leslie spreads the word around to his businesses that rent out of his buildings that it's a good idea to advertise on Channel 2. And then I keep my job. And you do too. Hey, Heather show was looking good though, wasn't she? You gonna try to hit that?
Yeah, she's all right, but I'm just trying to focus on my career.
Yeah, you don't look anxious or anything.
Right.
Hey, can someone give me a ride to Foghorns?
Me?
Good job bagging Heather.
I'm not bagging her, I just brought her.
Yeah. Now you get to take her home and bag her. Remember, if she invites you in for coffee, that's code for sex.
I've been on a date before, Wayne. Thank you.
Gotta pee.
My man. Hey, I'm sorry about the other day. I'm just a cynical person by nature. But that green I got from church, why I changed that.
It's all good, man.
You know, truth is, I'm actually a little envious.
Of me?
Yeah, you still got that sense of wonder. You still believe in something. I used to be really into green love, you know?
Dude, you still don't strike me as the tree-hugging hippie type.
Actually, I've started a chapter in Fort Rogers. Yeah. One day I was training myself to a tree, and before I knew it, they were giving me a visa to go work in Vancouver at the head office. But when I saw the head office, it was this sleek glass place, and they were all making serious bank. Man, it wasn't about the CO2 emissions or the polar bears. It was all about raising cash. Sure, they throw a few Benjamins the polar bears' way, but the rest of it went into their own fat-ass bank accounts. What kind of nonprofit takes in $30 million and gives $300,000 to its cause? Now just stay out of the way. The more you invest, the more you lose. Man, you better go over there. George McFly rock before he slips something into her drink.
What do you mean, George McFly?
Hey, you! Get your damn hands off of her!
I still don't understand the reference.
Hello, McFly. Let's go.
So you like fast food?
Mm-hmm, yep.
I'll be Burger King and you be McDonald's. I'll have it my way. You'll be loving it.
That's good. Wayne, you're not gonna drive yourself home, are you?
No.
Maybe. Heather, I'm getting ready to head out if you're ready.
Actually,
I'm gonna drive Wayne home. He's not looking so good.
You're gonna ride me home?
Actually, not a bad idea.
Yeah. So, do you want to take me out to the Asian Fusion Bistro? It's the best Asian food in town.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
Careful, that one's trouble.
Didn't seem to stop you.
Yeah, but trouble gets me a hard on. Look, kid, we gotta go with some ground rules if you're gonna be macking on my turf.
What?
Yeah, that's right. Look, I'll take you out to lunch. We'll work it out.
You're leaving?
Yeah, I'm gonna go home, beat off to an episode of The Golden Girls. See you, kid.
So, I gather you're having some trouble with the reality of the news business?
I did not even know you were there.
I have a knack for being a fly on the wall.
That's odd, considering you're a large man.
And you're an idealist.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I can help you with that.
Really? Okay.
That's right. I have the in on Big Dick Leslie. I know what he's going to do with that high school land. He's keeping it quiet for now. He has to keep his image up.
So are you telling me this because you believe in reporting the truth, or because you want to hurt Dotson?
You're smarter than I thought. Dotson is the most incompetent, sorry excuse for a station manager this business has ever seen. But Leslie is married to his sister, so you know how that goes. You're earning his trust. Hang in there. Roll with the punches, and pretty soon you'll be in a position to blow the lid off this thing.
So tell me, Lawrence, you really seem to hate your job. How did you even get involved in journalism if you really hate all this?
I like to tell stories.
Ah, yes, and everybody has a story. So what's yours? Where'd you come from? How did you become the fly on the wall?
I was a young man just like you, but I wanted to be a football coach. But instead, I was drafted. I finished boot camp on my birthday that damn year. Not a real joyous occasion considering they were about to ship us off to fight a war on the other side of the world. And who do you suppose comes to inspect our unit? But President Richard Milhouse Nixon himself. You know anything about Nixon?
I had a buddy who dressed like him in college one time for Halloween.
All right. Picture it. You're a young man at a base. You're about to be shipped out.
Why is Brock here, sir?
Quiet, kid. I'm trying to tell a story. So there I was, and the President of the United States stops right there in front of me. Now, we all hated Nixon, but it was our ass if we didn't show respect. He was the commander-in-chief, after all. But none of us knew why he came to inspect our small little unit.
Speak for yourself, kid.
None of us knew that he had made a bet with the Secretary of Defense. And of all the privates in the Army, it was going to be my privates that caused him to lose the bet.
What's your name, soldier?
Private Lawrence Modine, sir.
So, Private, if I gave you an order, would you follow it?
Yes, sir.
Even if I order you into combat? Any order?
Any order, sir.
Then, Private Lawrence Modine, I order you to shit your pants.
Sir?
You heard me.
I'm sorry, sir. All I've had is a C ration today. I don't have any ammunition.
Nixon decided to punish me, so he assigned me to the Army News Unit. I guess he thought that would be humiliating. But my dad ran a paper when I was a kid, so I knew what to do. And I found out I liked it. Nixon got impeached. I didn't get killed in a war. So what started out as a humiliating day turned into something better. The job wasn't bad until Dotson got there. I know things are frustrating right now, but roll with the punches, and they'll get better.
Many locals are expressing concern with these plans to tear down Springville High School and build a new high school, but we're hearing from Rick Leslie, the man behind it all, and he says this is all for the better of the community. He's assuring people not only will we have a newer and nicer high school in town, but his new development will be an economic boom to the entire area.
What makes them think that this is a good idea? Our kids, you guys not care about our kids? You're putting them in this position. This is not safe. This isn't safe for anyone. It should not be like this. They should not have to move. They're thinking about their
Thanks a lot, Mike.
Once again, not about.
All right. I know you all have your concerns in this matter, and we will allow you an opportunity to voice them. But we need to do this in a civil manner. I'm going to give this time to Miss Leslie, who is the controller for the Springville Public School System. Miss Leslie.
Thank you. I know that this high school has a rich history, and I know that you want to keep it here. Well, the truth is that these tough economic times have really hit the school system hard.
They've affected everybody.
The school system is broke. Leslie LLC is offering a lot of money to buy the land that the school is on. They are also donating new land for us to build another school.
Unsafe land for our kids.
We cannot afford to refuse this offer.
Yes, we can.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Leslie. The floor is now open for comment.
I got a comment there.
The floor recognizes Mr. Churchwood.
Excuse me, sir? It's Mr. Churchwide. I'm from France, Churchwide.
You have the floor, sir.
I just really feel like Mr. and Mrs. Leslie, they're not telling us everything. They're not giving us the full scoop. I mean, all of a sudden they're coming in like heroes, like Robin Hood, and I don't get it. Where were they when we really needed their help? Nobody wanted to give us new school 10 years ago when the AC didn't work. They didn't want to give us new school when the basketball goal was missing from the gym. They didn't want to give us new school when we didn't have no garden and nothing else to do for these kids. You know, what happened was the teachers and the faculty, we stuck together.
Rachel, wait.
I saw your reports, Trent. Do you even care what happens to this school? To your friends?
I'm just doing my job. I report the facts, and the facts seem to indicate that Leslie's a hero here, even though everyone hates him.
The only fact I see here is that with enough money, anybody can be a hero, no matter who they hurt.
I respect your feelings, I really do, but I can't just go on TV and call Leslie big dick to all of Springville. I don't work for Entertainment Tonight. Look, if he really is doing something wrong, I need something concrete, not just rumors and name-calling.
Goodbye, Trent.
Hey, thanks for taking me to lunch, Brock.
No problem. You know, Dotson's really taken a liking to you. I can see you moving up to sports in no time. More people tune in to watch sports, and it gets pretty good ratings.
That's odd because in the chart that Leonard showed me just a couple days ago, it has sports listed right above checking TV reception as to why people even watch the news.
Lawrence is on the outs. Between you and me, Dotson's looking for any reason to get rid of that tubby bastard.
Welcome to Mr. Burger. Would you like to try a combo meal today?
Which meal is large enough to satisfy Springville's largest TV personality?
A number 2?
Then one number 2 for Channel 2's number 1 anchorman.
Wait, you don't think that the reporter packages I'm doing on Leslie are preparing me for Lawrence's job, do you?
Lawrence is on contract. He has to screw up before Dotson can get rid of him. Once you move up to sports, you're going to be getting a lot more tail, so here's how it works. When we're out together, I always get dibs, especially on the fat girls.
Look, I'd love any opportunity to move up to sports, but I'm not willing to step on Lawrence's toes in order to do so. As far as the women are concerned, you can have them all. I'm sticking with Heather.
That'll be $10.83.
Well, go ahead and pay the lady. I'm eating here.
Dude!
Hey, aren't you that guy from TV?
Yes!
Cool.
Hello?
What?
You called me about some news, I guess?
Oh, yeah. Listen. There's been a car wreck involving Big Dick Leslie's first cousin at the corner of Maple and Leverett. You know where that is?
I know exactly where that is. My father was in an accident there. It's where he was killed.
Oh. Doesn't surprise me. It averages 10 traffic accidents a year. Be bold. Leslie specifically asked for you to do the report. Take Mike for a live feed at 5:05.
Got it. Four minutes, dude. Hurry. Actually, just about 3 minutes.
Hey, man. Chill out. Catch.
Where's the cable?
Experience. It's okay. We can use the onboard mic.
All right, dude, we got about 2 minutes now. Can we make this happen? I don't even have an IFB. How am I going to hear what Brock's even saying to me? Forget it. I'll just wing it.
Probably just a facetious remark.
Clears that up. We have some breaking news to report. A dangerous intersection, the corner of Leverett and Maple in Springville, has put yet another victim in the hospital. But what makes this intersection so dangerous, and what can the city do about it? Trent Duncan is on the scene. Trent?
Got like 1 minute
Trent,
till we're live.
can you hear
Damn
me?
it, Mike. The one story that really matters, and you screwed the pooch.
Trent, you're on.
That's right, Brock. We're here at the intersection of Maple and Leverett, where yet another accident has occurred.
Oh man, did they just hit a cat?
It seems that there's been a serious accident involving our reporter, Trent Duncan.
Yeah, go to commercial.
Oh my god, I think I hit a cat!
No. Oh my gosh, why? Why didn't you stop? Why? Oh no. God, my mom's gonna kill me. Aren't you that guy from the news?
Yeah, that's me.
Are we on TV right now? Hi, Mom!
Thank you, sweetie. I really needed a new dress for church. The girls will be so jealous.
Yeah, no problem, Mom.
So what's with? The camouflage, the hat and the glasses.
Oh, it's nothing, Mom. Don't worry about it.
So should we get something to eat?
Why don't you go ahead? I'm not really hungry right now.
Sure you're okay? You'll be right here?
Yeah, I'll be here.
I'll be right back. Mwah.
Tough week, kid?
How the hell do you do that?
You're doing great. I overheard Lenny talking you up to Brock.
Yeah, I talked to Brock, and he makes it sound like I have a shot at a promotion to sports anchor.
Wow, that's not good. I know Lenny wants to get rid of me as soon as he can. I didn't think he'd consider promoting you.
What's that supposed to mean?
We don't have to talk about that now. My contract's not up till September.
In a couple weeks, I won't have a place to live.
What do you mean?
Mom's struggling to pay the mortgage, and I certainly can't help out with my pitiful paycheck.
If I were the station manager, I could change that.
You know what I think? I think your job is terminal, Lawrence. And whether or not I can keep the house, if you left Channel 2, I could make more money at the sports desk.
I told you to get in good with Lenny, roll with the punches. I didn't say believe in his bullshit. You're not just a reporter, Trent. You're a journalist. That's what sets you apart. Remember that.
Oh, excuse me.
No, excuse me.
Trent, look. It's Lawrence Modine.
I know, Mom. I work with him every day. For now.
Trent, you didn't tell me you have a sister.
No. I'm his mother.
Mother? I don't believe it.
Oh, stop. Mr. Modine. Well, you are so much stronger in person.
Lawrence, please. Or Larry.
Oh my God.
You should bring your mom by the studio someday and give her a tour.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that.
Mrs. Duncan, it was a pleasure.
Oh, Lindsay, the pleasure was all mine. Oh, sorry. Oh, so handsome.
Mom, if I had been hungry, I would have just lost my appetite.
Wow.
Come in. Trent, come in. I've got something to show you.
What's this?
This is the real news. Thanks to your excellent reporting.
That's right, Trent. Your packages on Rick Leslie have made him so popular. Hell, he could stab Mickey Mouse in the neck with a pair of scissors, and the people would still love him.
I'm not going to stab Mickey Mouse in the neck with a pair of scissors. Unless he double crosses me.
We just want to say cheers to a fine reporter and soon, sports anchor.
Thank you, sir.
So, Trent, what can I do to thank you?
Well, my mom's had a lot of trouble paying the mortgage recently, so I guess a little bit of a pay raise would help.
That's not a problem. Sports anchor commands a higher salary. More people watch sports than any other segment.
Where does your mother live?
2200 West Tyler, down near the high school.
Well.
How are things with you and Heather?
Well, they're fine.
Well, that's good, because you two are going to be a permanent part of our new marketing campaign. Thanks to a generous donation from the most admirable Springvillian.
Trent, I am sorry about your mother's house. So, why don't I make it up to you by getting you and Heather a reservation at Asian Fusion? It's the best food in town.
I've got a reservation there myself, but I can't make it. You take the rest of the day off. You and Heather are going to need some time for dessert.
So, are you moving to a bigger office?
Haven't you heard? I've been fired.
What?
My contract is not being renewed. I have one more week. Leonard says it's time for fresh meat.
I just can't believe that.
I'll believe it. It's true. You know, Trent, when I was a kid, I was a lot like you. I grew up watching the news. I really admired Barbara Walters. I worked full-time, went to school at night. It was hard, but I did it because I wanted to be a journalist. And now, 23 years I've been doing this, and I'm no longer qualified because I'm 40-something and showing a few wrinkles. because some fresh-faced girl out of college shows up.
Isn't there something you can do? I mean, file a age discrimination lawsuit or something?
Oh, right. I can see the headline now. News anchor sues TV station because she's old. Can you imagine the spin the station would put on that?
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I've always kind of wanted to teach. Maybe I'll finally finish my book.
Well, if there's anything at all that I can do, please let me know.
You're sweet. But I'm a tough old broad. I'll be fine.
I'll have a water with lime, no ice, room temperature.
How about you?
Just the water.
This place is really nice. No accents.
I didn't notice.
So, Leonard is really proud of you. He says that you're his best reporter ever. I'll bet he's seen a lot of reporters.
Here you go.
Lemon. Look, it's the mayor. Gosh, I forget his name. What? That's so weird. I'll bet he knows my name. How awkward is that? Heather Sparks, nice to meet you. And it's nice to meet you, Mayor. Mayor. Is it okay just to call him Mayor?
Heather, why did you get into journalism?
Well, I'm in TV. See, once I establish myself here, I can move on to a bigger market like Dallas. And then I can get my own national show, like Robin Mead. Or just try to marry rich.
Either or?
Well, if I marry rich, then I can be a socialite. And it is much less work than TV. Although I'd probably have to pop out a kid or two.
I really thought we had something going here.
We do. I mean, I love hanging out with you and being seen with you. We're like a celebrity couple around here. We're like Kimye or Trevor.
Trevor.
Uh-huh. Where are you going?
Even celebrities have to take a piss, right?
Gross.
Rod? Todd Ruckelman.
I wish you hadn't had that stroke. I could use some inspiration right now. I'm sorry you got fired, too. Dotson's such a jerk.
Well, I'm here to see Leonard Dotson.
I should have said something. I just don't know what I'm doing here.
Well, the peppered chicken is very good.
I can't save my mom's house. I can't be what Heather wants me to be. I don't want to be what Dotson wants me to be. It's like you said, I'm a journalist. All they want me to be is a reporter.
Oh, you're a reporter. Do you know Mike Jones?
Mike, yeah. I yelled at him because he didn't... Gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing.
You're doing all right.
I'm really not, though.
It's your time. Just remember, if you do all right, you'll do all right.
What happened to the watch I gave you?
You gave me a watch.
Okay. You say Rick Leslie's a monster, that he has his own agenda. I don't trust the guy, but I can't prove anything. So explain it to me.
It really isn't about the school for Leslie. It's about all this.
What could you possibly build out here? It's all steep hills.
My guess is it would also make for a great golf course. What?
It's turtle golf. The video game? You're not familiar with turtle golf?
No, I cannot say that I am.
Oh, it's fantastic. You can play as these really ridiculous characters and on the wildest courses you've ever seen. You can be the turtle, obviously, or a hippopotamus or a giraffe. My personal favorite is the ostrich. He wears these crazy pants and like this 1920s hat, and when he swings, he looks like a windmill. Okay, so now fast forward to the 18th hole. There's a huge hill in the way, so you can either go around the hill, bust it up onto the fairway, and then over to the green and go for the par 5, or you can go straight down the middle, over the hill, and go for the double eagle. But be careful, because if you hit it too hard, it's gonna go into the tree line, and if you don't hit it hard enough, it's gonna go into the rocks. So it's a huge gamble either way. There's a lot of factors you have to take into consideration. It's a lot to think about, and it's an awesome video game. If Leslie had holes like that on his course, he could host that PGA Tour event he's always wanted. People from all over the country would come to Springville. It could mean hundreds of thousands of dollars each year for the local economy. Leslie would be a hero. I still don't understand what makes Leslie a monster. He's donating his own land for the new school.
Ah, yes, the second part of the cunning plot. Why don't you let me show you the land he's donating? Watch out for mosquitoes. As you can see, this dirt road isn't nearly big enough for the traffic needed. Not to mention that all the kids from the lower income side of town will have to travel an extra 30 minutes to get to this location. And did I mention it's all in a floodplain? Trent, are you okay?
What is that smell? It smells like horse diarrhea and whiskey vomit.
It's either the sewage treatment plant down the street or the paper mill. Maybe both. To be honest, I don't know what kind of chemicals they're using on the wood, but if it's getting into the watershed, that could explain all the cattle deaths last year.
I think I'm gonna die.
You're right, Trent. It's a perfect deal for Leslie. He gets rid of this worthless, putrid plot of land, and the students of Springville get to attend classes at the public library for 3 weeks every time the school floods, and get the added benefit of this crisp, fresh air. Also, Leslie can build his turtle golf course. Yep, just perfect. Oh, have you been eating squid?
This intersection of Leverett and Maple has become notorious for the scene of traffic accidents over the years. Despite a number of calls to the mayor to put a traffic light here to help fix the problem, nothing has been done. And now another accident has sent a local woman to the hospital. This accident involves our competitor station, Channel 2. I'm Don Williams. Coming up tonight at 10, we interview Mayor Brian Johnson about the problem. It's coming up in your Channel 8 news on your side.
You know what? You people could screw up macaroni and cheese.
Hello?
Trent, it's Larry. I need you to come meet me. We need to talk. The alleyway at 3rd and Edgeway tonight.
Whatever. Dual Masters of Journalism degrees, and I'm sneaking around in a back alley.
Hey, you got the blow?
What?
You're not Paco.
No.
Hey, Essay, over here.
Right. yeah, just kidding. It's a joke, kid.
Holy shit, man, aren't you the guy from the news?
Trent, over here.
Tell me again while we're meeting here.
Lenny called me into his office earlier, told me they're not renewing my contract. Then he showed me the ad campaign. This isn't journalism. This is a popularity contest. Is that what you want?
Hey guys, this gonna take long? I gotta take a shit.
It used to be the truth in journalism was everything. Now it's just about guys like Dotson getting off on everyone else's pain and suffering. I think it's time I did another report on Rick Leslie, but this time without the spin.
Weren't you on a date with Heather?
Oh, hell. I just left her there.
This may help you with your report.
Where the hell did you get this?
You'd be surprised the kind of people you can meet talking sports.
The hell was that?
They found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Run for it, Trent!
Look, I've got a ton of raw footage on Rick Leslie, but we need something tangible, some new evidence. Someone's gonna have to press play, so we'll have to pay off Wayne. We need one of the anchors in on this too. And since Brock is so buddy-buddy with Dotson, it only leaves Ginger.
How is this supposed to help me keep my job?
Yeah, man, I'm not really gaining anything from this either. In fact, it looks like I'm putting my job in some serious jeopardy.
But it's the right thing to do.
We could all lose our jobs.
You're losing your job anyway, Lawrence. Besides, it's my package, so if anyone loses their job, it'll be me. I'll take the fall for this.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Because I'm a journalist.
If he gets fired, they can't get rid of me. Who's gonna do the sports?
I'm just a photog. I don't know no better.
Look, a week from now, my mom and I will be evicted. So what have I got to lose?
Trent! Heather just told me you left her high and dry at Asian Fusion. I cannot have this kind of tension on the air.
Sir, it was a huge misunderstanding.
What's that?
Oh, it's just a story I've been working on.
For tonight? I don't remember giving you an assignment. It's really bad today. I'm gonna need the pills.
Did you get home okay?
I'm not mad, Trent.
I've just had so much going on recently with my mom's house and...
Don't worry about it.
It's an awfully suspicious smile.
Well, I suppose you're gonna find out sooner or later. Ginger's been trying real hard to look young, so she went to get a Botox injection.
Ow! Oops.
It went straight through her tendon. Half her face is paralyzed.
Oh, this is heavy.
Guess who's gonna get to start her new job early?
Lawrence, we have a problem.
What's wrong?
Ginger's out. Her face is all...
Hey, Wayne, we got a video of a robbery that we need to air on tonight's show.
Heather is filling in for Ginger.
That's okay.
No, it's not. I walked out on her, remember?
Oh, damn, that's cool.
Wayne, don't you drive a truck like that?
Yeah, it's a 15.
Wayne Michael Barronbrock, Detective Rogers, Springville PD. You the owner of a white 4x4?
Yeah, it's a 15.
We've got problems.
Hey, man, I'm all good. Mission accomplished.
Hey, Wayne, make a full screen graphic.
Ginger's out. Heather's filling in for her. And I got the package done, but Dotson has it.
Okay.
Wayne's out too. In fact, he might be in jail for a while.
Man, I'm just gonna act like I was having part of this then.
Trent! Mike! Get your asses in here right now! Mike, what were you doing in my office?
Your office? Why would I be in your office?
I found this.
Why it gotta be the black man's joint? Everybody work here smoke weed, including you.
That's for medicinal purposes. Something's going on here. Trent, what's Mike up to?
I don't... What?
I'm gonna get to the bottom of this, believe me, Mike.
You know, there are big changes coming here to Channel 2. And Mike, I'm not altogether sure you're going to be a part of it. You know, I was looking to give you the big boost. Move you into the director's seat because Wayne's out. But instead, I think I'll give that honor to Jerry.
Well, Jerry doesn't know how to direct.
That's why Ginger will be in there helping him out. But instead, you, Mike, you're going to be the photographer, Lawrence, doing the live feed from the ballpark.
Mr. Dotson, can I do it? I mean, I know it would be my first attempt at a sports broadcast, but I think it could be a good experience for me.
Yeah. That's why I like you, Trent. Hey, swing for the fences.
Yes, sir.
Man, you just went from screwing the man to screwing the two man who was trying to help you screw the man. That's messed up.
Just to make sure you have the documents, Mike.
Yeah, would you at least admit it was racist for him to assume that joint was mine?
That was your joint.
Man, that's beside the point.
Don't worry about it. I've got a plan.
Trent, we gotta call it off. We're caught. Don't worry, I think I can find the tape.
Change of plans, Lawrence. Just make sure you keep your cell phone on. I'm gonna make good use of your most obvious attribute.
Whatever happens, is it okay if I call your mom after this?
Okay, but if you sleep with my mother, I will kill you. Quit stalking, Mike. We got this.
Do we? Man, I'm gonna lose my job. You're willingly taking sports from Lawrence.
Dude, I'm not taking sports. I just needed this time slot. Sports has more viewers than all the other segments, so now we got a big audience for our story on Rick Leslie's cold black heart.
Oh, the story. Yeah, we left the tape on Dotson's desk.
We don't need the tape. We've got the documents and the full screen, and we're going live from the high school.
Man, what is wrong with this thing?
Dude, look out!
I'm so fired.
What are your thoughts on the fact that these people were integral in bankrupting the school?
I'm gonna tell you what, it's up. I mean, as simple as it can be. It's part of my friends, you know. My family are from France. I've always suspected something was going on. You know, it doesn't make sense for a principal with the salary that he makes to be driving around in a new Mercedes. It just doesn't make any sense at all. You know, so I've been thinking that somebody's skimming something off the top because, you know, they really got to give back to these kids. They're just robbing them, not really anybody else.
Son of a bitch!
We're facing south. With the passenger side up, I could still hit the bird from here. We can still do this.
Let's do it.
But that's not the only thing Chang is selling.
Channel 2's Chet Armstrong has this special investigation on the sanitation conditions of Springville's highest-rated restaurant.
Fierce fashion with power.
This is the wrong package, Jerry.
It's good. Don't worry.
Hey, Trent, we'll have 20 seconds, tops, before Dotson pulls the plug.
I've got that covered.
Right on.
Lawrence, here's what I need you to do.
Well, I think there was a bit of a mix-up. I thought we were going to something else.
Those are some nice pants, though. Wonder if they come in men's sizes. Seriously, you're doing all right. You know, first night on the job, something like that always happens. Keeps you on your toes.
Well, you may know him as Kansas City's hero from last year's division championship game, but today he's officially a Springville Yeti. Trent Duncan is live at Springville's Bank and Trust Ballpark with the story.
As a journalist, it's my job to report the truth, all of it. And there are times when I have to report on things that are a bit difficult to talk about. In fact, some of the viewers might find this next story extremely disturbing. It involves our own Springville High School and plans by local businessman Rick Leslie to take the land the high school is on and the surrounding neighborhoods in which this reporter lives and destroy it. turn it all into a luxury country resort. Faculty and staff members within the school system allege that Rick Leslie's wife Shannon, the controller for the district, actually aided her husband in acquiring the land and abused her position in the meantime. And it's all detailed, they say, in these documents obtained by Channel 2 News.
I have to put a stop to this.
Springville High School was one of the very first racially integrated high schools in the state and is beloved by our small community. For the past year, there's been growing concern.
What's going on? Open this door!
Hey, Lindsay. Are you watching Trent's live shot?
Yes, I am. But you know, I thought it was covering baseball, but this doesn't seem anything like baseball.
Oh, yeah, he's hitting a home run all right. Hey, by the way, would you like to catch a game sometime?
Evidence that lends credibility to
Sure.
accusations of malfeasance that have been made.
Yes! Hole in one! Yes! Mr. Leslie.
Oh, Judith, I am in a meeting.
Yes, sir. You need to turn to Channel 2, like, right away.
Okay.
This is not the right video.
That's not what the rundown says, Ginger.
Don't worry. You're trying to sabotage me, aren't you? Go back to Brock now.
Brock.
Brock.
Brock. I don't have a Brock button.
You know, for once, I think we're actually doing this right.
Even though it's only speculation at this point, the greatest concern coming in from residents is that Rick Leslie would take advantage of the school system in these tough economic times. And while none of these actions by Leslie LLC or the school system may be illegal at all, so many in our community feel it is a waste to destroy such a valuable part of our town's history, and they feel like their concerns are not being heard at all. We will continue to update you on this situation as more information becomes available. Live in Springville, Trent Duncan, Channel 2 News.
Claire.
You're fired!
Just me? Or all of us?
All of you.
You don't have that authority, Rick.
You're fired, Lawrence. Get out!
Not you, Trent. I hope you're happy with what you've done.
How could you? I took you in. I gave you the opportunity to succeed, the opportunity to be a reporter, and you pissed all over it.
With all due respect, sir, I'm a journalist, not a reporter. I'm sorry, guys.
Well, there's always Fort Rogers.
I got my app in, Mr. Berger.
Good riddance. Don't ask for a reference letter. I win, Lawrence, you tubby bastard.
I hear you have an opening in the sports department. I'd like to apply.
What the hell is this? Rod, you were fired. Oh, you gotta be kidding if you think I'm gonna... What? Oh, shit.
You've been served. Deborah will see you in court.
This is Channel 2 KRAP in high definition. Now, with your local news, Brock Oglethorpe, Heather Sparks with your super mega Doppler instant forecast, and sports with Trent Duncan. Channel 2 is #1.
I thought that I knew the meaning of Rod's words. If you always do right, you'll be all right. But when I broke that story, I realized that the TV station wasn't what mattered. What matters is the community that we serve. Community and family. Those are the things that really matter. I almost lost my career for telling the truth, but it was the right thing to do. Some of us made out better than others. Dotson ended up giving half his earnings to his ex-wife. Oh, and when the parent company that owns Channel 2 got wind of his spinning, they fired him. Sure enough, Lawrence put in for the job and got it. He also married my mom. Not sure how I feel about that, but with his new paycheck, they were able to keep the house. And speaking of real estate, Rick Leslie spent a fortune trying to get back into good graces with the people of Springville by renovating the high school. Mike, I'm really happy for him. Lawrence made him a fully fledged beat reporter. His beat? The environment. He does feature segments every week on new ways to go green. Me? I got the sports anchor job. Who knew that all I needed to do to advance my career was get fired? But my career took a backseat to something much more important. I was able to settle down with Rachel and have a family. And I discovered that's what really makes me happy, being with the people I love. And I found covering sports to be far less controversial than covering news, at least in the beginning. But that's another story altogether.
Yeah, it's a 15.
Wayne Michael Rogers? Oh. What?
Just got it on.
My bad. Damn it. All right.
And then maybe give me one like some season opening baseball.
Some season opening baseball.
Okay. Jerry Seinfeld.
Right. Larry, this is great.
So even with him, it feels awkward to stand and look at a man with a out that long. Like I just doesn't feel real. It feels like I would be like straight in the door. I'll be all right. Delicious.
In 3, 2, 1, action. Okay. All right, hold.
Damn it, bro.
I muted it.
All right, in 3, 2, 1.
Popped over to the station to get this envelope, and word was in there. He said, "I thought you were shooting a porn over there. I saw lighting equipment stuff on your."
You know,
on your
everybody says
patio."
that when I tell them that I get this part in this movie, these Arkansas indie film, they're like, "It's porn." Like, why do you think it's a porn?